What's up, fellow retronauts? If you've been keeping up with the retro handheld scene, honestly, I don't even think you can call it retro anymore, you know AYN, or AYN, however you pronounce their name, has been a bit busy. First, they dropped the Thor hammer right on top of Aya Neo's Pocket DS's head. I mean, that system now just looks ridiculously overpriced for what you're getting, and then if that wasn't enough, they come out swinging with the Odin 3. And here I am once again in a bit of a quandary. I just can't make a decision. We talked about paralysis a ton on this channel, and here we are again. However, after doing digging and researching, I think I finally have made my decision. When I sat down and took a closer look at the Odin 3, that system is beginning to feel like I'm buying a brand new Ferrari, yet I can only drive that car in a school zone. I can't push it pedal to the metal. That being said, that doesn't mean that new roads aren't being built as I'm recording this very video. However, as real as those roads may seem at this point, they're all speculation. We don't know how long it will take for them to actually finish. So the one system that I was looking at was the Odin 3 Max, and that version comes with 16 gigabytes of internal memory and 512 gigabytes of internal storage. But at that point, I started going, wait a minute, I'm not trying to replace my Steam Deck. Why do I need such a crazy fast system when the whole point of getting another endgame system is to play PS2 games and below, and I want something that I don't necessarily have. And the idea of being able to carry 3DS games, DS games on top of everything under PS2 in a clamshell format is literally what I kind of been asking for. So as tempting as it seems to get the system that is quote unquote future proofing yourself, it doesn't make sense, because I know when the time comes and I want to upgrade from my Steam Deck, we are gonna have systems that have such a huge graphical leap that it's almost gonna make the Odin 3 look obsolete. So sure, at this juncture, at this point in time, buying the Odin with 16 gigabytes of internal memory might seem like a great deal, and don't get me wrong, it is a great deal, but I have just been burned one too many times with these type of campaigns, and I just don't feel like being a paying beta tester, not this time. So I'm sitting this one out. I mean, I had the chance and the money to buy the Odin 3, but I ultimately decided to go with the Thor because of its reliability and the dual screen functionality. I just think it makes more sense for me at this time. I'm very excited to get it, and who knows, in the future I might get the Odin 3. Like, who knows, you know, with this addiction. I mean, you guys know, your wallet's never safe. Wait a minute. Technically, I am still a beta tester because nobody has had their hands on the Thor. So let me take that back. I guess I am a freaking beta tester once again. So I will report back to you as a beta tester for the AYN Thor, and I'll let you know how it goes. Until then, let me know what you guys think. Do you think I made a huge mistake and I should have gone with the Odin 3, or whatever you guys think? Just comment below. Let's talk, let's chat. As I said, I can't wait to get the Thor. Just a couple things that I am a little bit like right now. I'm not having full like buyer panic or buyer's remorse, but it's the battery life, the 6,000 milliamp hour battery. I just wish it was 8,000, kind of like the Odin, and the charging speed only has 27 watts versus the 60 that the Odin 3 has. But I already made this mistake once. I bought the first Odin and it turned into, rather than me playing games, I was tinkering with the device trying to perfect everything, and I just don't want to re-experience that. I think the Odin 3 might be something I would consider getting maybe in a year or two, depending on how the software and how developers build support for that specific Snapdragon 8 Elite chipset. So we'll see. But as of now, I'm happy with my purchase. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will report back to you as a glorified beta tester regarding the Thor. All right, guys, take it easy.